as a 35-year-old man now, right? I now understand the importance of having a positive mindset, a growth mindset. I know the importance of being around positive people, staying away from negative people. I know the importance of having, positive affirmations and believing, that inshallah ta'ala good things are going to happen. Because, and it's got an intrinsic link with our deen. There's a famous hadith where the Prophet ﷺ said that Allah is as his servant thinks of him. So if you're a person that goes around thinking negative all the time, you're just going to perceive everything in a negative way. I don't want to live like that. And I don't want people around me that think like that, because now I'm going to I potentially fall victim to that mindset. So I said, look, I don't want my kids, primarily my own kids, but by extension, my kids at the LMA Academy. And I call them my kids because I love them like my own kids. I want my kids growing up and the light bulb switching on when they're 35. So what, from 5 or 6, however old they are now, up until 35, 30 years wasted? 25 years wasted? Why? No, I want to, be a force for change and teach them from now. Because I had to learn it the hard way. And that's no disrespect to my parents. Mashallah, tabarakallah, my mum and my father have been instrumental, akhi, in causing me to be the person that you see speaking in front of you today, akhi. A large portion of it. After Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then I thank my parents. Yeah, they gave me all of the skills and the mindset that I need. But nobody's perfect. They did their best. There were certain things now that I think, if I knew that then, and I had like 20 years, I've been doing it for 20 years, I'll be a different beast in that regard. And that's what I want for our kids, So growth mindset is something that we highly push. We want the kids to believe in themselves and be proud of who they are. Be proud of their identity, because you probably know, just as I became a Muslim at 19. So I didn't have to battle hiding my Islam from anybody because of the social pressures of whether it's music or girls or clubs or smoking drugs. I didn't have to worry about that because I was a non-Muslim. Whatever I did as a non-Muslim was just the normal. I wasn't trying to, if anything, I just hide from my parents. But I never had an identity crisis like, I'm supposed to be a Muslim, but I'm doing this. I don't know how that feels. I know how it feels on a smaller level, being a Muslim now and still having my own trials that I go through on a daily basis, but not on that scale. Because I can imagine it's difficult. I can imagine the 16, 17-year-old Muslim growing up now, knowing that what he should do, but that pull is so strong. I commend the brothers that are, holding on to their religion. But needless to say, akhi, that's what we try to encourage the kids to do, to be positive, have a positive mindset, to believe in themselves. How do you do that? By educating them.